Hello everybody, my name is Dodo Smith here with my good friend Emrys, and today we will be starting our first episode of X-Men Origins, or Mutant Origins, the new YouTube series we will be doing as D&D. Castile is going to be Emrys's character. They are assuming Ranger. They are also mutant with the following mutations: telekinesis, wing manipulation, teleportation, super flight, super strength, and that is all. They are also a military cadet. They're 16 years old in military school for gifted mutants with violent tendencies or potential. They have a 15 in strength, a 15 in dexterity, a 10 in constitution, a 12 in intelligence, a 13 in wisdom, and a 15 in charisma. Furthermore, they have the nick trait on daggers due to a weapon mastery, unarmed strike, damage. They have the grapple trait, the shove trait, the vex pistol. They have hunter's mark. They have two weapon fighting as a capability. They have ensnaring strike and hunter's mark. They have opportunity attacks as their reactions, and they can interact with objects. They also have the following spells: Gust, Mending, Cure Wounds, Ensnaring Strike, Hunter's Mark, Unseen Survey. They also have X-Men Origins Military Special Ops uniform. It gives an armor class of 11. It gives a bonus armor class of 11. Well, apparently 12. Apparently, D&D Beyond doesn't know how to read. Whatever, we're going with it. Works. They also, because of this armor, have resistance to all non-magical attacks. Resistance, not immunity. They have armor proficiency in light armor, medium armor, and shields. They have weapons in martial weapons and simple weapons. They have expertise in forgery kits and playing card sets. And they have language in Common, Draconic, and Dwarvish. They also have a school backpack, an English textbook, history textbook, and mathematics textbook. They have 30 HP due to the armor boosting their HP and armor class. They are 16 years old. They took the Magic Initiate Origin, which makes sense given they are, a mutant. I would hope they have good skills with magic for their own sake. But now that I've introduced Castile, let's get started, shall we? Castile, you wake up to an alarm ringing, more like blaring, across the military complex. Explosions are happening everywhere, and there are sirens blaring in the distance. You can also hear gunshots, explosions, and the screams of people being shot.
Well, it's always time to get suited up then.
Your uniform is hanging in the closet. You are on a standard military cot, and your room is a standard military barracks from the U.S. Marine Corps.
Alright. I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to grab whatever weapons may be nearby.
Okay, in your inventory, you will now see normal pistol. Let me add it to your equipment. Bullets. Oh, I forgot to mention it. This is in 2024. This is modern times. You have a bullet with 28 bullets. You have a pistol with 20 bullets. And you are also now officially wearing your armor.
Better make every shot count.
Okay? When you open the doorway to your hallway, you notice that there is pretty much a massive crater outside your door. There's people lying dead in the center of the hallway. There's fire everywhere. Some of your fellow mutants inside of your military program are lying on the floor, either dead or unconscious. You don't know. And there's a man in yellow spandex lying dead in front of your doorway. Seemingly dead.
Is there a way for me to check to make sure he's not actually dead?
You would do a medicine check.
Alright, let me get into my skills. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. You notice almost immediately that he is most certainly unconscious, very unconscious, and his pulse is extremely faint. His skin was pale, and it was almost cold to your touch.
Okay.
He had the standard X-Men symbol torn across his chest, and there seemed to be a large black spike sticking out of it.
Okay. Um, is there a way for me to try to remove the spike and heal the wound?
You can roll a medicine. Well, actually, no, that would be a strength check because it's a big black spike. Roll a strength check. You need a 15 or higher.
It was a 12.
You try, but it only leads in the death of your fellow mutant.
Oh, that's not great.
Alright, so you clearly should not be trusted as a medic.
I mean, I could have tried to cast Cure Wounds and just let the spike in there.
It's impeding his blood flow. I don't think that's going to work very well.
Exactly.
um,
Well, seeing that failed, I'm just going to mutter about having to do paperwork later, and I'm going to run toward the exit to see what's going on.
okay. As you run towards the exit, you are suddenly picked up out of nowhere and thrown against the wall.
Ouch.
Roll a con save. You need a 15 or higher to not take damage.
It's a 10.
Alright, you take 3 damage.
Ouch.
Furthermore, you are. When you're thrown against the wall, the charred black wall, you see in the distance a man well renowned for trying to kill pretty much any and all mutants. No one knows his actual name, but you recognize his look. He's well known for trying to assassinate the X-Men, who you work closely with, and it seems he was now trying to assassinate all of you. There were rumors that he himself was a mutant as well, a mutant after power.
Okay. So I'm gonna move in the opposite direction away from this lovely, lovely person who I'm sure would just like to have a conversation with me.
So you're running. That's your great strategy is to run when you can fly.
I'm in a hallway.
Yes, and flight is still faster than running when the hallway is open to the sky because it's been blown up.
Well, I'm going to fly in the opposite direction.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity check.
A 10.
Okay. You manage to successfully flee the site. As you're flying over the once grand station of the Mutant Origins Military Academy, you quickly notice that he had done a lot of damage. You notice at least three other X-Men dead, and dozens of your compatriots dead as well, including your senior officers.
That's not great. I'm assuming most mutants, especially ones associated with the X-Men, have communication devices.
Yes, they have communications devices, however, they're all dead right now, so you'd have to loot it off a dead body.
What's the dead body nearest to me but furthest away from Mr. Throw Around over there?
It would be you would see a body as you're flying away, in probably fear. You notice that there is a mutant crushed beneath two F-22s, whose head was on one side and the legs were separated on the other. A communications device, seemingly intact, still attached to its severed head.
I'm gonna go after the communication device.
Okay. Roll me a uh athletics to see if you get it while still flying or if you have to land.
A 15.
You grab it and continue to fly.
All right, now that I have it, I'm just going to send out a general message for all mutants to keep away from the Mutant Origins Military Academy.
Correct. That is correct.
There seems to be people that likes it. There seems to be someone around here likes throwing people into walls and murdering us. So,
When you get your answer, like when you send that message, at first you get static, and then you feel yourself being thrown halfway across the military base again as he flies up to meet you and slams you to the ground. Roll me a,
yes,
roll me a Constitution save.
Constitution save. 18.
You somehow don't take any damage and maintain your ability to keep flying. A X-Men who you don't know the name of because you don't recognize their voice is like, what is going on over there? We've lost contact with 11 of us. 11. We usually only need one to handle these types of things. What is going on?
Is it a male voice or a female voice?
A male voice. A gruff male voice.
Sir, I'm not sure who this dude is. I know his face, but not his name. He's the one that likes to go around trying to or trying to assassinate the X-Men. The base is on fire. Several dozens of our students, including my superior officers, are dead, along with more X-Men. He's currently chasing me. I'm pretty sure if he gets his hands on me, I'm next.
Oh, you're fighting the time traveling apocalypse. Great, wonderful, amazing. Uh, my my sincere condolences. What's your name so I may add you to the soon funerals? He says as he hangs up, not wanting to hear your death.
Um, Wait, I can teleport. Why didn't I think of that? At that moment, when I realized just the true gravity situation, I'm just gonna teleport myself far away.
Okay. I haven't added it yet because I still need to add the custom skills, but D&D Beyond is not letting me type in my notes for whatever reason. I need you to roll me a d20 with a +1. So whatever you roll, it'll be a +1.
That's a 6.
Okay, you managed to teleport not very far. Uh, you're disoriented, you're confused, but you managed to teleport just far enough away where Apocalypse can no longer attack you.
Great.
You are now just outside the nearest Marine base, Camp Lejeune.
Oh.
Meaning, the same people who just sent F-22s to attack you, you're now, well, not attack you, but to attack Apocalypse and failed. You're now at that base, meaning chances are Apocalypse is now going to be going towards them. And the guards are looking at you in a panic.
I'm just gonna look at them and be like, if you value your life, I would suggest you get out of here. Toodles, and I'm just gonna teleport away again.
Roll
Hopefully
another,
farther this time.
roll another d20 with a +1.
16.
Okay, this time you managed to teleport to the other side of North Carolina successfully. You are now exhausted, though. Teleportation was highly exhausting, it appeared.
How many levels of exhaustion?
Only one.
Great.
It could be worse. Could be worse.
Are mutants widely accepted in regular cities?
Uh, it depends on where you go and who you interact with. Some people are okay with mutants. Others are the developers of the Sentinels or supporters of the Sentinels. Proceed with caution is my recommendation.
And I'm gonna guess my uniform is very easy to identify.
Yeah, you're pretty obviously either a super soldier like Captain America or a mutant.
Which one is gonna get me or has less likelihood of getting me killed?
Well, most mortals aren't going to be willing to fight either of them. However, they might ask the Sentinels to arrest you.
Great. Um, I'm gonna patch through the comms one more time and just send it a quick. I'm not dead.
The dude chimes back in. How the bloody hell are you still alive? No one has escaped Apocalypse up to this point.
Uh,
You,
I have a
sir, you, sir, are a walking miracle right now. Another voice chimes in over the comms. Can someone get these damn planes off of me?
Oh, so that's who I took communication device from. Great. In my defense, I thought you were dead.
He chimes in again. It hurts. Planes are not pleasant. Who built a flying, terrifying F-22 Raptor? These are not Raptors. They are heavy. They weigh like 2 skyscrapers.
See, I would come back and help you, but that's what Apocalypse is, and I don't have a death wish.
As you say this, you hear the most guttural scream imaginable as the comm goes silent. Deathly silent. You never heard from this man again.
I'm just gonna be like, oh, I assume Apocalypse got him.
The dude is like either Apocalypse got him or he killed himself trying to get out from underneath the airplanes. Regardless, that makes 12 X-Men dead.
Oh, and to answer your question, how I got away, I can teleport.
Oh, you're like Night Stalker, the only other person who has managed to avoid Apocalypse. You two are
Oh, also,
walking
you might want to
secrets.
check in on Camp Lejeune. I think they're next.
You absolute idiot. You led him to a military base, a marine base, where there's no mutant protection.
I did not lead him there. I teleported away from the academy. I ended up at Camp Lejeune. I looked at the guards. I said, you might want to run. Apocalypse might be heading here next. And then I teleported my ass to the other side of North Carolina.
So what I'm hearing, good sir, is you just put innocent lives in danger because you didn't think. This is why Xavier doesn't take your kind into the X-Men. Mutants, I swear.
It is not my fault. Teleportation is not an exact science. If you'd like to fix it, get your ass out here and fix something.
I don't fix biological issues. I fix machinery and I manage the communications. You want someone to go fix your problems? Ask Wolverine, he says as he hangs up.
What a dick.
Let me pause. Alright, so looking around, you notice that you are in the middle of the Carolina mountains. There's trees, there's not
Trees.
there's trees, there's hills, there's grass, flowers, there's a deer walking right next to you, looking at you utterly confused how you just appeared out of nowhere.
Huh. Well, better die out here in the mountains to die to that, or die to that weirdo.
Okay. The communications device remains silent. He truly had hung up. You have your backpack with school notes still, with school books. Uh,
Yeah, because that's helpful.
I mean, you can always try throwing a book at Apocalypse.
I mean, I have a pistol, but I don't think bullets are going to do much.
Yeah, you have a pistol. You have a pistol with 20 bullets. You suddenly hear a roar in the distance as a bear comes barreling away from you. Like it just runs right past you.
Whatever. I don't like that.
It's just a bear. Nothing too concerning, right? It's just a bear running away when bears don't typically run away.
Running away from what is my problem?
In the distance, you see the dreaded metal robots themselves. One of them scanning for fugitive mutants.
I'm gonna duck behind a tree.
All right, you're pulling the kitty pride method out. I see. You're gonna try that out for Assad. Staying behind the tree, I need you to roll a stealth check.
13.
The sentinel lands right in front of you.
Hey, buddy. Listen, I'm sure we can work this out.
It's looking at you. State your identity, mutant.
My name's Castile. I'm a cadet at the Mutant Origins Military Academy. The academy was just attacked by Apocalypse, and I am trying to find help.
Identified. Processing information. Identity accepted. Emergency protocols refused. Be on your way, mutant. It says as it flies away. Apparently, it thought you were a friendly mutant. Let's just hope the other one, or any others, agreed.
I'm gonna fly off in the opposite direction.
Okay, so you're not going to go hang out with the Sentinels.
No, it told me to be on my way, and that's where I'm fucking at.
What, you don't want to, you don't think you can fight the metal robots like, Wolverine or Magneto?
No.
You have super strength. You might be able to take out one or two before you go down.
Yeah, and I have a favorite of school shooters everywhere, a Glock.
You ain't wrong, though. You are not wrong.
My first thought was to just raise the pistol and put a bullet in his head.
Well, I mean, it's made of metal. I don't know if you know this, but when you shoot metal with metal, it sometimes works.
If I put it right in its eye socket, it's gonna work.
Fair enough, depending on what iteration of Sentinel you're dealing with. As you look around, as you fly off in a southwest direction, heading back towards the coast, where Camp Lejeune is located.
Do I know this information?
Yes, you would know which direction north, south, east, and west are.
I'm gonna change my direction a little bit and head just about northwest.
Okay, northwest. Okay, so you're gonna fly off towards Kentucky.
Yeah.
Alright? As you fly towards the American Northwest, the comms come back on. This time, it's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Excuse me, why am I getting reports that there's an apocalypse in New York City? Isn't this supposed to be your guys' problem?
Oh, you poor thing.
Explain to me why I have a walking dude made of black spikes and killing innocent civilians. Where are you people, and why am I the one cleaning up your mess?
Well, look, I think you're looking for the X-Men. I'm just a cadet at the military academy. The military academy doesn't exist anymore.
He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. Excuse me. The what doesn't exist anymore?
The Mutant Origins are military academy. It's not there anymore. It's a smoking crater.
This, how many are dead? How many?
12 X-Men, a couple dozen mutant trainees, including my superior officers. I anyone to refer to.
He killed. Let me get this straight. He killed effectively the entire mutant military in one go.
I don't know the mutant's name, but he dropped F-250s on a mutant, essentially
F-22s.
sawing him in half.
It's two F-22s. 250s don't exist.
An F-250 is a truck.
Yes.
He dropped two F-22s onto a mutant, essentially cutting him in half. That's how I got this comm device.
Note to self: stay away from the walking genocide. Alright, well, I'm gonna go hide, cause I'd rather not end up his next playboy. Uh, do you know how to contact, like, the main X-Men army? Like, the main crew? Maybe they could take this out, cause, even the Hulk is going flying through the city right now from this dude. You hear as he says as you're starting to hear three skyscrapers collapse as the Hulk goes flying past Spider-Man.
Switch channels and figure it out.
Okay, you switch channels. Silence. You switch channels again. More silence. You switch channels again. More silence. You switch channels a fourth time. You're back to Spider-Man.
Apparently there's only 4 channels on this thing, and the only one active is you.
Spider-Man goes, alright, plan B. Run, he says as he hangs off. Pausing. Alright, so now you have the minor issue of Spider-Man and the Hulk are now MIA. You don't know what's happening to those two. Apocalypse is rampaging as he kills basically anyone with superpowers who can oppose him. And the Sentinels are being sent to go fight Apocalypse. As you just see an entire cloud of Sentinels flying over the country head. They have decided that Apocalypse needs to go.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame them.
You hear over the comms someone chime in and go, "There's so many dead! Run!" As they cut off and just explode. You just hear their entire body just explode.
That's not
and then cut out. While you're
that's not what I woke up this morning.
while you're flying overhead, you see the X-Men mansion.
I'm gonna head for the front gate.
Alright. When
I'm not
you
gonna head straight to the front door because I know they probably have some defenses up, and I don't feel like getting shot out of the sky.
when you land at the front gate, Sergeant Xavier slowly rolls his little wheelchair up to you and goes, "Are you the one who has sent all of the Sentinels on the entire planet into a tizzy?"
I don't think so.
Then do you care to explain why 12 of my X-Men are dead? Scratch that. 13 are dead, as well as your entire military Mutant Origins Academy.
I woke up this morning and explosions were going off. I walked outside, I got thrown into a wall. I tried to fly away, I got thrown into the ground. I found a communication device and I accidentally teleported my ass to Camp Lejeune, told them to run, then I happily teleported my ass all the way across the state of North Carolina.
I see. Well, I just read your memories and you're not lying. What was that about Spider-Man and the Hulk? Can you explain that little piece of information?
Spider-Man contacted me. He asked why the hell Apocalypse was rampaging through New York, killing innocent civilians. Isn't it our territory? I said, well, we would have, but our entire military is dead, including 12, no, now 13 X-Men. And I tried flipping through the channels to get a hold of you all, and everyone was silent except for Species. And Hulk went through a building, several from the sounds of it.
The look on Xavier's face is one of pure horror. He's just looking at you like, oh no. Okay, so when Ford said this was a Omega level threat, he wasn't lying. Uh, huh. Um, Kid, how much experience fighting do you have?
I'm 16.
How, okay, so more experienced than about half of my students who are only 8 to 12. Alright, you're inaugurated as a member of the X-Men. Go to a hangar, you're going to be meeting up with all the surviving X-Men. You're going to go fight Apocalypse. Have fun, kid.
What?
You, Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, you're fighting Apocalypse. Pick your poison. You can either fight him now and maybe win, or wait till everyone's dead and have to fight him alone.
And if I run away?
He'll find you. Current estimates have him approaching the mansion at Mach 6.
Shit. I'm taking my chances with a group. Even though I just saw 12 of your X-Men die.
Oh, did you see Wolverine? Tell him to initiate plan reversal.
Plan reversal.
Correct. Now get moving. I have to go prepare some things, he says as he wheels his wheelchair off into the basement.
I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna head toward the hangar.
Okay. At the hangar, you see that there are only 7 standing X-Men. Kitty Pryde, Bobby the Iceman, the Fireman, Cyclops, Wolverine, and Storm. And now you. You've got the you've got a little bit of the A team and most of the B team. They look at you. They look at you for a moment. Well, Cyclops looks at you and goes, oh great, a rookie to help us fight Apocalypse. And that's wonderful. This day just keeps getting better and better.
I'm gonna ignore that. I'm just gonna look at Wolverine. Look at who I assume is Wolverine.
He's the shortest dude and he has claws. It's pretty hard to not know who he is.
Right. Mr. Wolverine, sir. Hi, buddy. I was told to give you a message.
What do you mean you need to give me a message? I think the message is pretty clear. I need to stop Apocalypse till he no longer move. Make it a sense?
Okay, first of all, that was weird. Second of all, the professor said initiate plan reversal.
Is the professor out of his mind? This is insane. Seriously. Plan reversal? All I got to do is decapitate Apocalypse. I'm sure it'll work.
I don't know if you know this, but he destroyed an entire military complex within an hour.
Yes, and I can regenerate from a single drop of blood. Your point?
If he gets his hands on you, there won't be a single drop of blood left.
I can regenerate from a single atom. Your point?
I'm just gonna look at the rest and be like, is he always like this?
Cyclops looks at you and goes, first time dealing with the crazed lunatic standing next to me? Yes.
All I know is that's what the professor told me to tell you. So I,
Let me
the
ask you
bald man
this,
in the
kid.
wheelchair knows best.
Let me ask, little kid. You, did he go into the basement?
Yes.
Oh, shiz, he means the business, he says as he goes running off.
I'm just gonna look at the others and be like, so great day to die, huh?
They look at you and go, playing reversal, huh?
That's what he said.
Storm goes, if that's what they're trying, then why are we even going to fight? Cyclops chimes in, so they have time to do the plan. Now let's go. Kid, what's your powers?
Teleportation, wind manipulation, super strength, flying, and what was the last one? Telekinesis.
Yep, hold on. Yeah, so you're all on the in the hangar as the roof of as the roof of the mansion blows off with a flick of Apocalypse's wrist. You hear children's screams in the distance as the mansion's roof just blows away with a flick of his wrist. Cyclops, without missing a beat, just rips his glasses off and just beams Apocalypse in the face, doing absolutely nothing.
I'm going to use my telekinesis to take said roof and throw it back at him.
Okay, roll me a strength check. You
Can I re-roll that?
nope, you gotta take it what you get. You do it, and it's basically like throwing a pebble at him with how slow you moved it. Cyclops is just sitting there full beaming him, and it's doing absolutely nothing but pissing Apocalypse off. Storm Storm starts throwing electricity around, whipping wings, throwing electricity at Apocalypse. It's doing nothing. Jean Grey is telekinetically throwing metal posts at Apocalypse, and they're just bouncing off his armor and folding. Uh, Kitty Pryde is trying to teleport through Apocalypse's armor and gets thrown into a tree and dies instantly. He just goes both grab her by the throat and chuck her to the ground, dead. You just lost one of your men.
I'm gonna get back on the comms and see if Spidey's alive still.
Spidey chimes in. Ow. Hulk, dead.
What about the rest of you?
Captain America, dead. Thor, dead. Iron Man, dead. Hulk, dead. War Machine, dead. Falcon, dead. Winter Soldier, dead. Wanda Maximoff, dead. Vision, dead. Doctor Strange, uh, I don't know where he went. He disappeared. He noped out.
Are you still alive, kid?
Uh, can't tell you. I'd rather fight Thanos. I'd rather fight Thanos again.
Fair enough. Good luck, kid. I'm just gonna hang up.
Yep, he's the Avengers are out of commission is what you just got.
Well, it's time to figure out the old school way.
Iceman and Fireboy start shooting twin jets of fire and ice directly at him. Along with the lightning and the lasers, it was basically holding him in place while Jean Grey tried to rip his armor off of him ineffectually.
Well, it's time to try the American high school method.
Okay, you're gonna try and shoot him.
But I'm also going to use my wind manipulation to speed up the bullets.
Okay, intelligent. I need you to roll a Arcana, because technically your wind is a magical mutation. You need a 10 or higher. Oh god damn. Yeah, it doesn't do much. With all the other elements and everything going on, your bullets are not sped up by much. I need you to also roll to see if you hit him with the bullet. Although it's gonna be pretty hard to not hit him.
It was a 9.
You don't. You hit his armor and it just bounces off.
Alright. First of all,
You just look at your gun and go, "You were supposed to hit."
I'm gonna join Jean Grey's idea and try to help her rip his armor off.
Okay.
Strength check.
Yep. Strength check it is.
A 15.
The armor is not budging. Even with Jean Grey's nat 20 and your roll of a 15, it's not budging. Y'all are basically just holding him still, buying Wolverine and Xavier time to do whatever it is they have planned.
So what exactly does Hunter's Mark do again?
And do spell actions. Hold on, let me get that Hunter's Mark. Bonus action. You always have the S mark spell. Where you can cast it quick without expending a spell slot. Your drain all expended uses. The number of times you can cast a spell without a spell slot increases. What does Hunter's Mark do? Features and traits. Hunter's Mark, Hunter's Mark, Hunter's Mark.
You magically mark one creature you can see within range as you're pouring into the spell and you deal an extra 1d6 force damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack roll. You also have an advantage on a wisdom, perception, or survival check you make to find it.
You can try and do like up to 6 damage to him, guaranteed.
So with ensnaring, can I still cast a snaring strike?
You could try.
Alright, I'm going to shoot at him one more time, then I'm going to cast ensnaring strike if it hits.
Okay.
I'm also going to use gust or my wind manipulation to once again speed this bitch up.
Okay, I need a Arcana, a roll to hit, and then. Okay, Arcana, you're speeding it up slightly more this time.
Roll to hit, an 8.
You don't hit. It just bounces off the armor.
It still technically hit him, didn't it?
It hit his armor. Yeah, it hit his armor, but it does nothing.
I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
Has to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Let me go over to here.
What's his modifier for his strength?
Plus 16.
Oh, that did nothing. It has to be
Even with his
lower
8.
than 11.
Even with his 8, I had to use your character because it won't let me roll a normal dice. With an 8 plus 16, yeah, no, it does nothing. All you've managed to do is piss him off. He's now staring directly at you.
I'm just going to unload the rest of the clip.
Alright, roll to hit for the remaining 18 bullets.
17.
I know what you do. You 0 bullets.
Wait, I only fired 2 shots. That would just be the one clip. I'd still have like.
No, that's how many bullets you had. You had 20 bullets, so you fired 2 shots. That now puts you at 18 bullets. Now you roll 18 to hit. You would have to roll all 18 to hits.
So the first one was
17.
a 17.
Yep.
A 22.
Okay, you hit 2 bullets.
A 7.
Miss.
A 12.
A miss.
An 11.
A miss.
That's what? That was 4 more shots.
Yep, that was 4 of your shots.
An 18.
Alright. That's a hit. So you hit 3 out of your 6 that you rolled for.
A 23.
Okay. That's 4 out of 7 that you've hit.
A 23.
5 out of 8.
7.
5 out of 9.
An 18.
6 out of 10.
A 12.
6 out of 11.
A 22.
7 out of 12.
A 5.
7 out of 13.
A 19.
8 out of 15. Wait, no, 8 out of 14.
A 21.
9 out of 15.
A 22.
10 out of 16.
A 12.
That's going to be 10 out of 17. Last shot.
24. And then the last one, I'm going to roll an arcana to speed it up if I win manipulation.
Okay, so that's a nat 20. That means that last one's going to do a lot of damage. Okay, so that it does do 1 extra damage.
Now roll for damage.
Yep, roll for damage. We'll just use this for all of them. Because it's. No, you can reroll. 11. 4 multiplied by 11 times 2 is how much damage you're doing.
Alright, let's see.
I can do that math real quick. I have a calculator. 4 times 11 times 2 plus 1. Yeah, you do 89 damage.
Okay, since the last one hit, I'm not going to try to cast a strike because, well, it didn't work so well last time.
It didn't work so well last time, and Earl pissed his ass off. He looks at you as he is now bleeding out of his left arm. You have been the only thing that had damaged him so far. The only thing.
I'm going to use my telekinesis to throw a tree at him.
Okay, you're going to Jean Grey method to throw everything until they die. Alright. He lands and slowly starts walking towards you. He flicks the tree away. He flicks it away. He got a nat 26. He looks at you and he just flicks the tree away. You have bloodied me, mutant.
And somehow it only made you
He
prettier.
looks at you. You will die braver than most, he says, as he picks you up by your foot.
I'm going to attempt to teleport out of his grip.
Okay, roll a Arcana and a Dex.
Arcana, it's a 17. And then a nat 20 for my
Jesus, Emrys. Okay. What knife? You don't have a knife, I don't think. Let me check your inventory. I don't think you have a knife. You have a mastery with knives, but you don't have a knife. All right. Uh, you cause another 3 damage to him. He is now looking fairly weakened. His armor is shredded. He is still being blasted by the others. He's starting to stumble. That roof is in pieces. Jean Grey has been using it to throw at him. there's a there's a jet. There's a queen jet. Yeah, there's a fountain. There's some doors. There's some cars. Okay. Okay. Okay, you teleport away, however, he can still clearly see you, and he's looking at you. As he begins to raise his hand, and a black energy appears in it. You throw the fountain at him as the dark energy begins to appear, and you knock his helmet off, and he falls to the ground. And he falls to the ground, motionless, for a few seconds, as he stands back up and just grabs Jean Grey by the throat and squeezes it till she pops like a balloon, her lifeless body falling as he reaches over and grabs both Fireboy and Iceman and crushes them beneath his fists. He is now approaching Kitty Pryde, who's been just teleporting and ripping pieces off of his armor, as he now grabs her by her hair and kills her again. Wait a second. Hadn't she already died? This was getting real weird. Suddenly, it broke into dust. She shrugged that shit off like it was nothing. He is now slowly walking towards you, the others all dead behind him, except for Cyclops. Cyclops is standing there still beaming him in the face. He's got one trick. He's a one trick pony. It's not working. He's terrified. Storm is above him trying to electrocute him, but it's not working. You are in the hangar as he is. He has entered the hangar. You can pick up anything that weighs 50 tons or less. 48 tons. So you need a good roll. You're going to try and yeet it. You're yeeting it, but it's not going very fast. However, it does make him stumble. It buys you a little bit more time. It, he disintegrated it as he stumbled backwards. He approaches Storm and literally tears her in half, throwing one half in front of you and the other half in front of Cyclops. Her intestines everywhere. Wolverine chimes in over the comms. Operation Reversal is a go, as suddenly everything goes black.
Well, that's not good.
You wake back up inside your dormitory. You remember everything, but you're very confused now. Because when you go outside your door, because obviously you do that because you're confused, it's normal. It's like none of that had happened at all.
All that work for nothing. Do I have my bullets back now?
Yeah, you have everything now. It's like nothing ever happened. Alright, pause. Thank you all for watching. That was episode 1 of Dodo, Mutant Origins. Thank you all for watching.